Oh, Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, and
You know,
and
she
the
has the
other-
highest. Hold on, let me finish my sentence. She has the highest rated feet in the world on WikiFeet.
I've
Did you
heard
know
that.
that? And she
I've heard
embraces it, and she
Is that true?
uploads feet to it.
I think-
She tends to it, and she's
She
proud of it. And you should
self-uploads?
be-
I think that's pretty privilege. I don't think surely there's got to be some ugly people with better feet. I just don't believe that.
Well, of course, because
she's
they
got the
like
best
that
feet.
it's connected to Mommy Margot.
Yeah, they don't actually like the feet.
Well, isn't
They-
that important? Isn't that part of extra? Like, you can get to 8-star feed, but if they're not connected to anyone good, I don't want them.
You know who
Like,
has
if they're connected to,
objectively-
they could see the.
You know who objectively has really
No, let's
bad
get into
feet?
it. Who?
Is
Roman
is,
Polanski.
no, Megan Fox. Megan Fox. You see her feet? Her toes are like thumbs.
No, her
If you
toes
have
are
a
like
look.
thumbs. Is
Yeah,
that bad?
dude.
That's not good.
Like her big toe looks like this.
And you said that's
essentially.
good? You said that's
No,
bad.
That's
I can't
bad.
tell. Oh, it's
That's
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Because she's
Yeah.
wearing heels. This is what the thing is. Like, if mommy wears heels all the time, her feet are going to be fucking like corn
It's
chips.
either that or I'm
They
getting
push
a
them
mix
down.
up with her.
Right? Have you
Either
seen
her
Boomerang?
there's two things. Either
Eddie
her
Murphy?
big toe looks like a thumb, or her thumb looks like a big toe. I can't remember which one it is.
She can have weird feet.
It's
I
one of
love.
them.
Listen, we'll work it out. I'll put little bags on her feet or something. We'll keep the socks on.
I love you,
that's
Megan.
fine with me.
Love you, Megan. You're the best. So we're here for another episode of Brave the Cinema. We're bringing it back, boys. We're bringing it back.
We're back.
It's becoming
Well, you know what? Because we have so
ongoing
much
series.
demand now, because the show has been so explosive lately, and the clips are going crazy, and like we need more shows, and we need to be earlier, and so we're meeting demand. Yeah.
I haven't been able to really do a lot of clips this week, and I blame one person.
And we want to
One
talk
person only.
about that because we were like talking about giving you a vacation and replacing you with AbbaBox permanently, and then you can work your way back onto the show if you can get more clips made in a faster, like, you know what I'm saying, for like a year.
Well, it's not
What do
my
you think
fault
about
that
that?
someone didn't have audio on that thing. I'm joking.
Whose fault is it?
I'm joking.
Oh,
It's God's.
It's
God's.
what he said.
See what he does?
It's God's fault.
I don't know whose fault. I don't know what. We don't even know the
Just back me
cause.
up
And
here,
to
back me up
assign
here.
fault
Gaslighting, yeah.
when you
You
don't know
spoke
the
to-
cause of something is like saying you're responsible for the solar flare. Well, I'm
It
not.
could be.
Like,
It
well,
could
I
be.
don't
I don't
know.
But you
See what
just
he does?
yeah, I know. I'm kidding though. I'm kidding. This is
like to kid
another
here.
episode. We like to joke around.
Yeah.
We're doing another episode of Brave the Cinema. We're gonna make this more of an ongoing show. We're gonna do it more often because I feel like we've gotten some feedback. I think Tom was saying we've gotten some feedback. That
We got one guide.
we got one guy who told us that we
It's a
don't
lot of,
do
it's
it.
like, but he represents millions of people who are too afraid to write.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do enough new stuff. So
Mhm.
this is the first episode
He
of
said
Brave the
nude.
Cinema.
He
Nude.
was fucked
Yeah.
up because he said
Nude
no
stuff.
nude stuff.
Yeah.
but
You
I'm
did
not doing that.
Titanic. You should have been happy. Should have been happy with that. But
Titanic. Remember Titanic when we did it with our press out?
Yeah.
our best friend
That's good.
who's coming on the show again soon. But we're talking about a movie. I want Prag to take it away. This is your pick this week for Brave the Cinema.
Is there time to watch the movie? I'm watching it on.
I know. I
watching
made this joke earlier.
I'm watching the
immediately
trailer.
looked over
No, I'm
it.
watching the trailer over here on YouTube.
No.
Then the clips are gonna follow the story
I'm
and
not
like
allowing
fill in.
that. No, I tried to
Oh,
make
is
a
that
joke
Emma
earlier.
Stone?
Nope.
She's
This-
in this. That's
this
great.
is the
No,
10th
listen,
time
I
you made
love-
this joke on the show, Prag. You need new material.
It's called a running joke. No, because I have so much stuff in there that's new as well, and so it's fun to have the Polanski joke and to have the "Is there time to watch it" joke. Everyone loves it. I get so many cards and letters. Bugonia, starring Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, and can you pronounce the name of the director for me? I don't want the Greeks to write me any more letters.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yorgos Lanthimos, who I
I got
love,
the N.
even though I can't pronounce his name very well. And I really fell in love with him first with his Emma Stone movie about the historical drama, right?
The favorite.
The Favorite, which to me was hilarious. Very political, but also a comedy. And it's about Emma Stone, who is just like a fucking barefoot peasant on the side of the road. And then she works her way into the halls of power and what she has to do it. And all the infighting and stuff. So he's a fascinating director to me because there's a combination of comedy and world build. I hate to say world building because it's like time says, every movie has world building. It's a movie. idiot. But I'm just saying, like, he creates novel worlds, like unique places and spaces. I feel that feel familiar, but they're a little fucking Twilight Zone askew, right? There's a little boop. You know, it's not a straight. It's not like Dangerous Liaisons, right? It's a comedic version, but also a very strange version. And so I can't wait to find out what you guys thought about this movie and this thrill ride. And there were so many exciting things. I love a movie that can shock me and surprise me and things happen. And I don't know how we're going to handle this with spoilers, but I think we'll leave spoilers to the end of the review. And like towards the beginning, we'll just keep it very general and we'll add more things. And if you want to stop at a certain point, because we do have to talk about some of the crazy shit that happened in this movie. Otherwise,
I think we do need to treat... Yeah, I think we need to treat Brave the Cinema in that way because they're always going to be new movies. So,
is Brave the Cinema for the next month and some change going to be Oscar edition? Is that what we're going to do?
Well,
I hope so.
because Brave the Cinema is every 2 weeks. So no, Brave the Cinema is every 2 weeks. So
we're not going to fit all of it in, but
maybe
we should do a summary episode right when Oscars is on, like maybe the day of. We could do like a brief sum of
okay.
And that means like not every fucking like we can't watch every movie, but we can just like go down the biggies.
We could do a discussion episode. I'd be down to watch it live, to be honest.
And then we could do, you know what I think is fun? We could have a pool. Like, we ever do the Oscar pools where you pick who's going to win.
Oh,
and you have points. And then we can have a fun little, like, somebody has to do something.
Yeah,
and like we compete against each other.
And we can't pick the same thing that other people pick. So it like becomes...
Well, there's usually tiebreakers and stuff. And like they have all kinds of ways to figure out the tiebreakers. We'll have to find a website that has a good
Do you guys know
Oscar
who won
game.
the Golden Globes? Or no?
Yes,
I can look it up, but I really didn't pay attention.
But it's not a spoiler. I don't think it's not very predictive.
It's a direct one-to-one comparison.
Like it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It actually is
not for the winners.
100%
okay, here we go.
Look at it.
Well, then this is the thing, Time and JC.
The success rate
just like
of
fill
the
out the
Golden Globes
ballot,
is
and then if you're right,
96%.
okay, if then you're right, there'll be no problem. You'll easily win, right?
Is that actually true, Tom? I want to look up the actual stats and see.
Who knows?
Golden Globes are not.
I mean, we could ask AI what the percentages is. They could kick that out very quickly.
Not to mention, they break up the best picture category into two. There's drama,
multiple categories, drama and
musical,
comedy,
which makes no sense. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I don't know why you put musicals and comedies together. It does. Yeah, whatever. But no, we're talking about Bugonia, which again, I would say that Yorgos Lanthimos is probably one of the most exciting new directors that has come out of the 2010s. I think he's Greek, obviously. The first film I saw of his was The Killing of a Sacred Deer, which with Barry Keoghan,
Nicole Kidman,
and Colin Farrell. Yeah,
Nicole Kidman, right? Great movie.
Nicole Kidman.
Scary.
Yeah, really good. It
really creepy.
It reminded me a lot of it actually launched Barry Keoghan's career, basically. Like, that performance is incredible. But it reminded me a lot of Michael Haneke's Funny Games. I don't know if you've seen that. Like, I had a lot of like parallels, you know, the sort of the invasion of the private home and
the safe space,
controlling people. Yeah.
It's 90%, by the way, 90%.
Is it 90%? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't think it's that. What was I going to say?
This picture's more variable, but
yeah. So, and the second film I saw of his was The Lobster, which Yorgos,
my favorite. So funny.
That's so interesting. But yeah, Yorgos Lanthimos, he's an exciting voice, I think, and I wouldn't say I've been a fan of his. He's been very hit or miss to me because Killing of a Sacred Deer I loved, and then
you don't like The Lobster?
I love the first half of The Lobster. I think the first half of The Lobster is incredible. Fair. And then the second half just drags.
That might be an issue with Yorgos because sometimes he doesn't know how to land the plane, and we have to get into that.
Yeah. The third...
Your old Ryan Murphy over there.
I can't. Fuck off, Ryan Murphy. I can't stand that guy. But The Favourite, I love The Favourite. I think that's one of the best films of the 2010s. It's just incredible. And then I didn't like Kinds of Kindness, and I loved Poor Things. So it's like, it's been a bit
Poor
of a...
Things was really good.
Yeah, I
haven't seen Kinds of Kindness, though.
That's more like a anthology of 3 films, essentially. But I mean, I can go into why I didn't like that as well. But here's the thing about Yorgos Lanthimos, and I'll probably get into it like a little bit more later. But I when he first broke onto the scene, the way I saw him with both Killing of a Sacred Deer and The Lobster, I was really excited by him because he had a new way of having his actors deliver dialogue. It was it reminded me a little bit like Wes Anderson, the way that it's very abrupt, it's very like quick, it's and like it's almost like reserved emotions sort of in that way. But I feel like he's kind of like throughout his career he's gotten a lot more Hollywood, and that kind of like delivery of his dialogue has kind of fallen to the wayside, which I'm a little disappointed
maybe because
by.
English is different. Maybe his appreciation of English is more robust and he's easier to write for him.
I guess so, but
or he's translating from Greek into English in his early stuff. Maybe, I don't know. This is all
yeah. But I feel like the way that he instructed his actors to deliver dialogue, it was still there in The Favorite, but it's kind of dissipated into more like traditional Hollywood. Like,
do we want to talk about the premise of this movie so people have some comprehension?
Well, I'm getting there. I
know, but like, okay, go ahead, get there.
You're frustrated. I'm trying to.
Because people probably don't know what the fuck we're talking about yet. They don't even know who's in this movie.
I'm trying
to
discuss Yorgos Lanthimos. He's first before you talk about the movie. Okay. We get to the journey, right? And that's my personal connection to this guy. But no, I was still really excited for Bugonia. I remember seeing the trailer, like after all of these movies I've seen. I loved Poor Things, and then I didn't like Kinds of Kindness. And I saw the trailer, and it seemed like a mix of both. It looked weird, but it also looked like it was saying a lot more than I felt like Kinds of Kindness was just him trying to be weird. But yeah, I was excited for this movie, and I'm glad you picked it. I had watched it already before you decided to pick this movie, but I've watched it again, and I basically had the same thoughts as I did the first time I watched it, so it'll be good to get into it. Let's go.
Time goes to waste. What is your relationship to Yorgos? Emotionally and spiritually and scientifically?
Sexually.
So like 80%. So you're not in a romantic relationship?
No,
like
okay. I don't know anything about him. Full stop.
Is this your
first?
You
want to side of tahini with your Yorgos?
I don't want a tahini.
It's a sauce.
Tahini is a sauce.
It is.
I was trying to say tahini.
It's a great sauce.
Well, tahini is a different. That's a powder.
That's a powder. Yeah. Yeah. No. I know. I've seen the. I think I saw the trailer of this movie a long time ago, and it looked bizarre, and I was like, I didn't understand like what was happening. And then
have you seen any of the other movies that he's made? Okay, interesting.
I've seen the trailer. I'm sorry. The poster for The Lobster with the negative space, and I think that's a really cool poster.
It's a great poster.
Yeah. But I don't know about the movie.
That's an interesting movie.
It's good.
It's really weird.
And then I know of Poor Things, and it's questionable content.
You had some strong words about it.
That's the best Frankenstein movie. That should have been the Frankenstein movie. No. It is Frankenstein. It's just a re-examination of the parable.
But
so I don't know, it's Pinocchio. It's also Pinocchio.
Like they make it work. I know.
Yeah,
like, I get where you're coming from. But they make it work in the movie. But yeah, go ahead.
But that's
such a funny
the other
movie.
Movies. I'm not sure. Like you said, The Favorite. I didn't. That one doesn't ring a bell to me at all. Is that an older one?
No, it was like
period piece.
2015, 2016. Okay. It was nominated for Best Picture at the time.
And then Killing a Sacred Deer, which is on HBO all the time.
Pairing with this director and Emma Stone.
They work together constantly.
Yeah, but the trailer looked crazy, but I still really didn't have any interest to see it. I'm just like, whatever. But Flame saw it recently, and then you picked it, so I was like, okay, I'll watch it. So
did Flame like it?
Yeah, she liked it.
Do you know who Olivia Colman is?
No.
The actress? Okay, never mind. Because The Favorite basically launched her career. The Favorite basically launched her career.
Olivia Colman. That sounds familiar.
She's British. She's
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like her career exists because of The Favorite. Like she was incredible in that movie, and now she's just constantly booked. But yeah,
Okay.
Have you ever tasted a nectarine?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
No, right? So there's a lot of things you haven't done.
A lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pick Call Me by Your Name with all this peach talk at some point.
I want to hear time. Can you give me a quick rundown summary, like back of the VHS box? What is this movie? Like, what's the premise? What's the setup? Like, what am I looking like if I want to rent this? Yeah, you.
This movie is essentially about a man. I guess you could say he's a conspiracy theorist. He thinks he's figured something out in the world, and he's trying to basically prove himself right. And the target of this subject happens to be a CEO that Emma Stone plays, and this ragtag group of conspiracy theorists and his friend, two of them.
His partner. It's not more than a friend. That's his Starsky to his Hutch.
His cousin. They embark on this journey to levy some questions against the CEO to answer their great conundrum that is in front of all of us.
What did you think about their relationship? I love the cousins, the relationship. They're working out together, and I thought the performance, not by Jesse Plemons. Who was the name of the actor of the other cousin?
Oh, I loved him.
Aiden Delvis.
Don was great.
Don was great.
What an amazing performance, and I really hope he does get nominated for something, or like
he didn't,
because Plemons and he did.
He didn't. Unfortunately,
did Jesse Plemons get nominated?
No, I don't.
Criminal.
I think all three of them were great. Like this is like a 3-person show. Like there's basically 3 actors in 90% of this movie, correct? Like the 3, and this is a kidnapping movie, right? There's all kinds of famous stories that are based on like the Prisoner movie, right? And so Emma Stone, and I guess we can say that Jesse Plemons believes that Emma Stone is an alien, and he wants to capture her and get her to allow him to negotiate with their queen on leaving Earth.
The emperor to their
and then his cousin, and then one of the things that he has to do before they do the big kidnapping is, what do we have to do? Give an injection so that their dinglings won't distract them anymore, right? They chemically castrate themselves. And at the same time, it's horrifying. That's a horrifying scene, but it's also such a loving trust that they have for one another.
But is that what he does when he gets in the shot in the butt?
Yeah.
That's what that is? Okay.
Yeah. And then he's like, and then later he's like, I've been feeling weird and crazy. You know? You feel that too?
I've been feeling super depressed. Does that happen to you?
Like, it'll pass. It's like, obviously he did.
No,
it probably
like,
still does. He's like, is it going to pass? He's like, yeah, it'll pass. It's like,
it'll be fine.
It hasn't passed.
I love how funny it is, because Emma Stone works out constantly, and when they're trying to capture her initially, she's kicking their ass too. It's so funny.
I love the kind of, the scene before he's like, we're going to be like focused. We're going to be like professional focused. And then the scene when they're kidnapping her, they're like the least professional hitmen of all time. It's
they go to spray whatever to like knock her out, and they're like 20 feet away and they're aiming down.
The wind is taking it away.
Yeah.
She's just like cooking them.
Yeah, but eventually
they finally get her
leg.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the premise of this movie, is just the back and forth. They kidnap her, and it's like just them trying to get out.
They chain her up, and they're like, and then what do you do? Like the lady's like, I'm not an alien, right? That's obviously what she's going to say, and they're like, well, that's not going to work for me. And then the tension begins, because then he start getting fucking crazy, because the story is about someone who's abused by another issue, right? His mother, society, like there's a chemical. His mother's trying to get off opioids, and they give her a new medication to try to get her off, and it causes complications. And also, like she's also kind of kooky, because she's got the whole scene with the fucking needles, right?
Mother is played by Alicia Silverstone, by the way.
Alicia Silverstone, which is fire too.
Wow, yeah, she's great. So, like, Emma Stone essentially, like, the way that I see it, she essentially plays, like, a Sackler family. You know what I mean? Like, Sackler family substitute.
Yeah.
Essentially, she
like a fucking
she gave
CEO.
out. Yeah, she's
Biomed.
a CEO, the Biomed CEO who gave out untested. What's it called? Untested opioids to medical opioids to a mother, and she got addicted and it caused complications. Blah blah.
No,
blah.
it was a cure for opioid addiction that they gave her, and then that's what fucked her up.
I thought it was a pain. I thought it was a pain relief medication. That's what
we can look it up, but I mean,
anyway, it's the same. It's the same sort of premise.
Same idea.
Like, yeah,
but she was also kind of fucking nuts.
Medical mismanagement. Yeah. But that doesn't excuse it.
But I think the director shows that in the story to tell the audience, well, maybe he because they don't want the audience to believe him, so they want to think that he's just bots right off the gate. So that's a way of showing that the history of mental illness, right?
Yeah, that it's a part of it. Yeah, absolutely. And that's a part of like this kind of conspiracy theorist mentality that comes about.
Some of these scenes were tough, like the shot with the electric shock scene was crazy. Right?
It made me upset watching it.
There's a lot of violence in this movie, so I would recommend to people who are timid to violence, like gore, like serious shit. There's some stuff like that in here that they don't pull the camera away. They just show the whole thing, right?
And there's also just like some really like there's thematic stuff that is really hard to stomach as well. Like there's the cop that the way that apparently he treated him as the babysitter, played by Stavros, by the way. I mean, I love Stavros. He's a legend.
I saw him get out of the car. I was like, Stavros.
This is Stavros, and it was.
And then you want to like him,
Avengers,
and then you're like, "Oh, this is the nice cop. The cop is going to save everyone. He's going to help. He's the nice cop." But it turns out he was harming Jesse Plemons' character while he was his babysitter.
Fun fact: Stavros is just a fat version of Hassan.
I don't think Stavros is fucking funny.
What?
I wanted Stavros to be funny.
I love Stavros.
I've listened to his shit. I don't think he's that fucking funny, bro. Okay. Well, sorry, Stavros. Come on the show and defend yourself.
There's a show I watch called Tires or the Tire Shop or some shit like that. It's
got, yeah, I know that one.
What's that guy's the comedian? The big comedian?
The guy. Yeah. I know. I can see his head.
But, Stavros is in it, and he's very funny in that show.
I'll give him another chance.
Is he part of Chapo Trap House, or is he just like adjacent to it?
I don't know what that is.
He's a right-wing guy, dog.
Stavros, no.
Is he?
Stavros.
No, he's
leftist.
He's
100%.
He's been on Rogan all the time, and he comes on.
Yeah,
and
no, but Rogan has heaps of leftists on. No, Stavros is.
But when he comes on, he speaks about. Listen to him speak on the show, and then come back at me. Okay. I've seen him. Listen to 12 hours of him. He's fine. I don't dislike Stavros. You guys treat him like you know him. He's just a fucking.
He's funny when I've seen him in.
Yeah. I think what makes this like the parts of this movie that really work are the interaction. What?
The face he was making. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think the parts of this movie that really work are the interactions between Jesse Plemons, Emma Stone, and Don. Like just that trio, and when they're in scenes together, like there's moments where she's not giving him what he wants to hear, and like there's just like little micro like things that he does, like microaggression, but he's just like. Oh fuck! Like you know what I mean, and it's just
throwing
really
chairs
well realized. Yeah, like he really.
Well, Jesse Plemons plays a kook great. Like he's made many films where he's the crazy one, right? The villain. Like he's great at that. He's creepy Midwestern male.
He's incredible.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's in that movie. That's right. Yeah.
What about Red? What was that movie about the Civil War? Civil War, right?
Civil War, yeah, he's so good in that as well.
He's in that right?
One scene, yeah.
So I've only seen him in a couple things, and I forgot Game Night was one of them. But like Breaking Bad,
Breaking Bad, yeah.
And every time I've seen him, even in Game Night, he is playing a very stoic, straight man. He's not
serial killer.
And in this one, he is, all over the place, but he's also kind of charming, especially like at that dinner scene where he's like smiling and kind of laughing a little bit. And I was like, okay, I kind of see why Kirsten Dunst married him. Okay.
A lot of
he's lost a
lot of gingers, a lot of gingers and fake gingers in this one too.
And
then we know that
Jesse Plemons is a real ginger.
Yeah,
Jesse is, but Emma's not, and we knew because we saw her roots when they shaved her head. We saw those thick black roots, and you said, "You're not a ginger."
She's blonde, actually. She's natural blonde.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you shave my head, you see black roots as well. Anyway, but what was I going to say? Jesse Plemons, like he's been in so much good stuff. He's great in those episodes of Black Mirror as well. And
that's right, he's not too. Yeah, but he's playing the same person though, stoic and crazy.
Yeah. The second season of Fargo as well. He's really good.
Oh yeah, Friday Night Lights was great. That was his first show that he was on. It was really good.
I really like Jesse Plemons in this movie.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think
he's. Do you like him?
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot. I think he's really, really, really good, and just the right amount of like has a lot of like history and shit behind him, but he's also like focused on this like mission that he's on. And I really appreciated what they did with him. I don't know if I like his ending though. Like, but we'll get into that. I think
we'll get to that.
Yeah. But
and then Emma Stone is great too. She plays someone who is kind of definitely on the spectrum when she speaks, but like very alien in some ways. But so she keeps the question open. She had a tough fucking job to play in this movie, right?
I agree.
We'll get back to the ending,
right? And all that stuff. A lot. Because she does come across like the CEO, But go ahead.
She's one of the best.
Yeah, the way she breaks down, what's going to happen as soon as like they've kidnapped her, like she goes on like that 5-minute spiel about this is what's going to happen. There's people that's going to be a nationwide manhunt that's coming for you. There's no legal ramifications. There's no situation where you're getting out of this. And then he just laughs and he's like, "Yeah, of course that's what you'd say. Of course that's what." And
that's the wrong thing to say.
Yeah,
that's the wrong thing to say too, because she's appealing to logic and it's an emotional issue. Like if you kidnap, you want to let the person know they're in control.
But even when she was appealing to logic, he just like got really upset and started throwing shit.
Well, that's what you don't do with a fucking kidnapper, because it's not a logical episode; it's an emotional episode, right? Because there's no logic in what he's asking, right? So you can't appeal to his logic. So she's kind of like building a fucking problem for herself.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is she did both, because in the first one she's talking about logic, in the second one she's talking about how he's like.
Well, it almost gets her electrocuted to death.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's when she
won't stop.
She's an alien.
Yeah, because she keeps talking back, and she keeps like you have to like agree with them, otherwise they're gonna kill you. And that's what. Like
she started playing the part of the alien, and that made it worse, because then he's like, okay, let's test how much of an alien you are.
He tries to like she can't be electrocuted essentially, and that's why he's like, oh my god, you're the fucking queen.
Yeah,
and then they give her a dress blood up.
She survived.
Nice
she's got the royal blood that can survive like 6,000 volts of electricity. And then he's like, and then he starts treating her with respect, and it becomes
I'm so sorry, wiping the blood out of her mouth. I apologize.
I apologize. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize we were in the presence of royalty. And but then he loses again. Like he loses respect for her within like one dinner scene, and that whole sequence.
Right.
Kind of reminded me of another movie that I watched called Fresh. I don't know if you've seen Fresh. It's essentially about a guy who he kidnaps a woman, and essentially like what he does is he harvests people for cannibals. Essentially,
oh my god!
He's just the middleman. Like he kidnaps people and. He cuts them up, and then he sends them to me,
scary.
On the dark web, and she loses limbs, but she kind of tries to play into, like she tries to kind of like woo him, and they have like a dinner table conversation, just like this one.
It's just very her head on the table.
Well, she was missing a leg, but
oh my god,
just harvesting
it's a crazy movie. But yeah, it reminded me of that dinner table scene conversation where they're trying to.
Well, I saw The Devil has a harvester too, right? I saw The Devil, the Korean movie, where they have the guy who's like harvesting fucking humans meat.
Yeah, but this is a different thing. He's not.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah, he's not an asshole. He's.
Okay, this is the thing. Stop. Because like JC, I want to read a statement about cannibalism, and I'm against it. And Arnie Hammer was not that long ago, and we say no. And for you to say that he's not an asshole, it's totally
I'm talking about Jesse Plemons in this movie. I'm talking about Jesse Plemons. Yeah,
what do you mean he's not an asshole? He's like very abusive. He's chained her to a fucking mattress on the floor.
But he's
like that's crazy.
He's an alien.
But his
Regardless
mission
if she's an alien,
is
you don't treat
righteous.
prisoners of war like that.
No,
like
I agree.
when I take my
agree.
alien prisoners, they're treated so much more
But
nicely.
there's
right?
an emotion, but there's an emotional place he's coming from. Like obviously he believes that she's killed his whole family because of like the medical side of things at the company, and that's where the movie starts to get into the kind of the weeds of what it's trying to say and what it's trying to do, and it kind of falls apart for me. But the first, like, I think again, it just keeps happening. It's always like the first 2/3 I think are incredible, like so much tension, and then these movies all fall apart in the third act. I'm like, I don't like where they're going with this, and I don't like what they're trying to say. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think after the dinner table conversation.
This might be
act.
an unpopular opinion. I don't like the way they portrayed the conspiracy theorists in this movie.
Neither.
I think
go ahead.
I think it's very typical. I think it's very lazy to go, oh, they're all dumb. They all believe they're all crazy people at their core. They all suffer mental illness. I think that's crazy to keep painting people as this
with a righteous mission.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah. Because I feel like a lot of actual conspiracy theorists, like I think a lot of them don't have righteous missions at all. They're just justifying their already horrible worldview.
Conspiracy theories sometimes are fun, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I feel like this movie is saying...
if you make it your whole identity, I think that's a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what...
Well,
I guess...
because the director doesn't want you to believe there's any possibility that he's right. And that's exactly what happens.
Right. At the end of the day, he
was
right.
So it's a setup. And so he has to play it like that because he doesn't want the audience.
We're 30 minutes in.
Okay, whatever, bro. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but like, so the director is making you think the whole time, there's no way this is, and then you're kind of like, at the point, I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if she really was a fucking alien? I'm thinking, and that's when she jumps out of the fucking ambulance and starts running back. And I'm like, whoa! Because they have that weird closet. Go ahead, JC. What do you think?
Well, I want to say
I'm kind of here for it, but I don't like the way they did it.
I want to say that I basically, while I was watching this movie, I was like, there's going to be two endings. It can either be two endings. She's going to be an alien or she's not. And the moment that I was like, okay, they're going the alien route is when she didn't like Jesse Plemons gone to put antifreeze in his mom.
Oh my god, that was
like that drove me crazy.
Yeah, the moment
you knew how mad he was going to be driving back. That's the thing, right?
Yeah,
you saw how fucking crazy he was.
Also, she should have left. Like, if she was actually a CEO who's like scared for her life, she would have left immediately. Like, she would have left the house and like, why did she go investigate that fucking cupboard that had all the like the human bit? That moment,
it's like she saw
right
the little
there,
light and she's
that
like,
was crazy
too. Like that, I was like, that was the moment I was like, oh, she's an alien. Like,
because the audience is gonna be revealed. It's like for the audience. I think.
Like, she's in control.
It's for the audience to see that.
And then she goes on that long speech. And it's like, there's no way that like some CEO would just come up with that. Like, I was like, okay, they're going the alien route. Now, how are they going to play this?
And then did they fake you out again?
And then it's Troy Polamalu is the aliens, right?
Don't say, God damn it! That's what I thought.
This is a Head and Shoulders commercial.
God damn it!
What are you talking? And then the hair, and like they fucked that up because it could have been cool if they did it cool, but it was weird and like funny, and they were trying to be funny and like, don't be funny with me anymore. Like, have her go into light or like turn her into a giant squid or some fucking crazy metamorphosis or that fucked the whole movie up for me because I'm like, this is the alien thing. It looked like shit. It looked like a set. It was all fucking brown. I'm like, Yorgos,
that's not the
this
part
is
that
it?
I don't like. Yeah, but here's what I'm saying is, it almost faked me out, like the fact that she was typing on a calculator and it was in like just a cupboard. I was like,
it's a 53-digit code. I got the whole thing.
She was at the time. I kind of thought that was funny.
But the whole time, I was sitting there. It's like, what is she doing? Like, why? Like, if she's the CEO, she wouldn't be doing this. Like, she wouldn't be going through this whole rigmarole. So she still has to be it has to still be the alien reveal. My problem with it is it feels so cynical. Like, I can't stand cynicism in movies. Like, it feels like it's not actually saying anything insightful about like obviously the movie's talking about how like fucked the world is at the moment, which it is. Like, I think that's entirely true, but it's not offering any solutions. It's just saying, oh, the world is so bad right now, it could be aliens. You know what I mean? I find it so flimsy of a premise. It's like, it leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth, genuinely. Like, this movie.
But what? I think it's like a Twilight Zone vibe, though. It's more like about the misdirection and the surprise. I think it's more like a magic trick than a statement movie. I really do. I think it's more of like he wants to like trick you and surprise you, like the Twilight Zone, but it doesn't want any political. I don't think it's a political movie, really, other than the fact that there is all the communications.
I think it's a very political.
Well, the ending tells me that it wasn't because he didn't have a succinct sum. Right.
What do you mean?
Because if it was a political movie, he would have had a statement or some sort of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I feel like
I think he was. I think it's a misunderstanding.
No. I think it does have a statement. I think his statement is the world is so fucked that it could like you could imagine that aliens are controlling this. Like that's why. And there's no solution forward. There's no way forward. I don't think that's what he was saying at all.
I don't see that, JC.
What I got out of it, because why would you have these two conspiracy theorists that like are trying to
Twilight
do right?
Zone.
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Like even the Twilight Zone, I feel like had very succinct
sometimes
messages. No, I think
sometimes it's just a goblin on the wing.
Mirror. Like
sometimes it's just a goblin. Well, Black Mirror is a different thing, but I didn't say Black Mirror. I said Twilight Zone.
No. But Black Mirror is a spiritual successor to the Twilight Zone.
Think about Hitchcock. Sometimes Hitchcock just likes to have mechanics that surprise, and it's like a thrill ride. It's like a roller coaster more than it is a statement.
But those movies don't have full like dinner table conversations about how about the politics of being a conspiracy theorist and about the Sackler adjacent family and how that plays out and how they deserve more reparations.
There's definitely political themes, but I don't know if the theme is that the world sucks and it might be aliens. I don't think that's the theme. It's more about information.
I'm saying it's how
information is
I'm not saying it might be aliens. I'm saying it's a metaphor. Like he's saying that things are so crazy right now to the point where you could imagine that aliens are doing this, and so there's no way forward. Like that's what that ending to me says, and then it kills everyone. Like there's no hope for us.
JC, I think more so it's the way communications is so bifurcated now, and maybe it's more of a statement about how everyone has their own realities. Everyone lives in balkanized media. Everyone's doing their own research to a certain extent. She lives in another world compared to Jesse Plemons, right? And that sometimes most people are doing their own research might be incorrect about. But this is the theory that
it's
right,
saying
which
that.
is the weird part.
Yeah, it's saying that, but I want more. I want more insight. I want more solutions. I want more blah 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 blah. It just feels it feels weak sauce to me. That's kind of where I'm coming from, because you can't have all of these political themes and then not deliver on it. I'm sorry, you can't just switch it to a Twilight Zone episode where it doesn't have
just
that.
Asking questions is also valid. Like Jonathan Swift just asked questions,
but it doesn't have any new insights. That's
modest
my
proposal.
My problem is I don't get any new insights out of this movie, and it's the same way I felt about Adam McKay's Don't Look Up. I couldn't stand that movie either for the same reason.
I like that movie a lot.
I don't at all. I find it very. It's it feels.
It was a funny movie. It was funny. I laughed.
There's parts that are funny,
and it was interesting. But I don't need always for solutions.
It really pissed me off. Not as much as this movie. I think this movie has.
This is the thing I'm thinking about now. More solutions they throw in my face, the more irritated I'll become. And maybe they're smart not to
They need to be good screenwriters. They need to be good writers. That's what writing is. That's what
these guys are pretty good. I mean, Adam McKay and Yorgos are pretty good.
I feel
they do all right.
I mean, I love The Big Short. You're not going to get me on Adam McKay being a bad director. I love.
Well, The Big Short's excellent.
I really like Vice.
That's a documented case that they're that's a wholly historical
But it's through Adam McKay's lens.
Well, you can have a solution to don't have credit default swaps and quantitative derivatives and things like that.
But it goes
very
further.
simple solution.
But it goes further. It goes further
The whole
into
financial
the
system.
financial system, and then it goes into capitalism and why that's
poorly
an issue.
collateralized
the profit
credit
motive, etc. This movie doesn't have any of that, and that's kind of my issue with it. And it's my issue that I had with the Don't Look Up as well. Like, it doesn't go the extra mile that I need it to for a political movie like this, and it rubs me the wrong way. It feels cheap, unfortunately. But I love the drama. Like, the drama in this movie is what puts it over the line. Like, I think the first 2/3, I'm like, this is riveting. This is funny. These characters are fantastic. It's just like the whole thematic through line doesn't come together in the end for me. But I don't hate this movie. I think this movie is really good.
How do I know that he wanted to have a dramatic through line?
Because I'm watching the movie. And saying what the movie's telling me.
The director might say there's no statement.
Conversation, Prag. We can't keep having this conversation.
We can if you're wrong. We can if you're wrong until you see the light. Yeah, because the director may not have intended that, and you're projecting what you want onto another piece of art.
No. I'm not projecting. I'm taking what I'm getting from the movie and interpreting it. I'm taking
like a film projector, and you're the screen.
The movie, and I'm interpreting. Oh my god, look at my biceps. They're kind of looking good right now.
Fuck you, JC.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I've never seen them like that.
Okay. All right. So time. What did you think about the ending?
Yeah,
I think we'll put a plug into this one. I mean, this is a good conversation.
This movie was carried by three things: the acting, the God damn it, I forgot what the second thing was. Forgot the second. Don't fucking do bisect. Sorry. The drama.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and the biggest thing of them all at the same time, 1, 2, 3, the music.
The
music was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
No, you're right, because that's the first thing I said when I talked to someone about it. I said the music was so cool.
Bach. It was so good.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I overlooked that. I forgot about it.
There was that scene where he's going to which again, this was so hard. This is such a heartbreaking part of the movie where she's like, "Hey, listen, I can save your mom. That thing that says antifreeze, definitely not antifreeze." And then he takes it, which was again so heartbreaking. But when he's on his way over there and he's like, whatever, the music that's playing was like cheerful, whimsical Disney music.
Yeah, it's so
and then it slowly starts devolving into like anxiety ridden, we need to go somewhere now, and it was crazy.
Who did the music for this movie? I'm gonna look it up while you guys keep talking.
This music was fantastic. This is one of the best scores to like accompany like a dramatic
it should
movie
win
like
an Oscar. I think.
Oh yeah, that alone was incredible.
But won't. They'll give it to some fucking guy who wins it every year.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're right about the music. It was great.
I 100% agree. I would say. No, go ahead. I'm looking it up. Go ahead.
The intro with the bees and the close-up photography was fantastic as well. I really enjoyed that. But then they didn't really tie the bees in very well because they wanted to keep that as like a theme of if you want to talk about bees are like the colony is the animal. It's not the individual bee. It's the superorganism, right? And so if they want to talk about that, then they should have woven it into the storyline more, and but they didn't. And so like I felt like that was kind of a mistake. So, and also I didn't believe that he was going to die from the bee stings either. I felt like he died too easily. That the dude
hit him with the fucking shovel.
Oh, that's true.
The music was done. We need to shout him out. The music was done was Jerskin Fendrix. He's also done basically the last 3 Yorgos Lanthimos films.
Sir, if you've received this message, sir, fantastic work.
All of those have great scores too. So like check those scores out on Apple Music or Spotify or wherever you listen to music. Like it's good scores.
It
great.
So like Yorgos Lanthimos, he really likes to mix genres. Like Like it felt like music from like a period piece, like a did we review Amadeus? We did,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it felt like music from Amadeus, like, and it worked because this felt like a tragedy like that. But it was set in the modern day. He also did the killing of a sacred deer was based on a Greek tragedy, which was set in the modern day.
It's kind of like if you watch like a music video, and like the music video is portraying one thing, but then the music accompanying it doesn't match up, but it also does match up. You know, it's like that. That was like the entire movie.
The earliest
Ari Aster as well.
Yeah, the closest example I can think of is with Stanley Kubrick when he made A Clockwork Orange. He used a lot of like Bach and a lot of Beethoven and Mozart to accompany really phallic imagery, like really like disgusting, gross imagery. Like you have these beautiful art pieces, like these beautiful music, like set to disgusting sort of imagery, and that's kind of what he was doing here too. It's like that kind of contrast. That's really
I think
really good.
that was just a standout by itself. The music alone was just like, I was like, holy shit, this is amazing.
And visually, the film looks beautiful too.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's like
great. Yeah,
shot.
it has great
like,
coloring.
It's like, I think it might be anamorphic lenses. Like, just did we have lens flares? I can't.
No. You know what? There wasn't lens flare, but there was a scene. I'm wondering if you guys noticed it too. So right before Don tragically leaves us, rest in peace, Don. He's talking to
Crazy scene.
What's her name? Michelle? Is that her name in the movie? Michelle
Fuller.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he's talking to Michelle, and we're getting two viewpoints. So we're getting him looking down, talking to her, and then when it switches to her talking, we're getting her looking up to him, right? So in those, they have like a weird effect on only one image. Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah, I noticed it too.
And I was is it like her energy like emanating from him or something? It was just that corner, and it was just towards him. And then when it swapped to her to look at her, you didn't see that. That wasn't a thing.
It was like the sort of like the sun flaring stuff you saw in Sunshine, like the Danny Boyle film, The Sunshine.
It was weird. I was like,
true, that's really good.
But there is one thing I wanted to bring up though. It's kind of like
multi-lens
side tangent. There is a big YouTuber, bigish. His name is Super Eye Patch Wolf. I don't know if you guys have heard of him.
No.
He's very funny. He talks a lot about video games, pop culture, anime, stuff like that. Wrestling. He does great wrestling, long form content. And he made a video, and it is called "Do Spoilers Ruin Stories?" It is a fantastic video. I think everyone should watch it. But he basically goes over if knowing what's going to happen before you watch it or consume any type of media, does it ruin it? He goes through a whole thing. There's all this data about people who, hey, here's a book or here's a movie, watch it. And then, we're going to split the group into 12 people. So 6 and 6. 6 people know the ending, 6 people don't. And the people that knew the ending, and they did this multiple times, enjoyed the book or movie better than those that didn't know what was coming. And I thought that was super interesting because I'm always kind of a person where it's like, don't ruin this for me. I don't want to know. If something big is happening, some wrestling event's happening, I stay off the internet until I can watch it. Whatever. So this is something I've always wanted. I think I've mentioned on the podcast too. I've always wanted to try to replicate this. And one of the examples that he gives is The Usual Suspects.
Ooh. Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
I have. Yeah.
Everyone knows Kaiser Sose, who he is.
Sure.
Right? I've never seen it. So I wanted to test that theory. But if that's such a pop culture thing that it's like, how would that affect my enjoyment in the movie? Unfortunately, we haven't gotten around to it. But luckily, this movie was spoiled for me.
So you could test it.
Again, yes, I had no intention to see this movie. Flame watched it a couple weeks ago. I said, how was it? And she's telling me this and that, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, and then at the end, she's an alien. And I was like, oh, that sounds dumb. Whatever. Right?
Yeah.
We watched the movie and I'm watching it knowing in my head, reminding me every couple of minutes, she's an alien. This is all real. This is all true. These people are right. So I'm watching it. So I'm wondering how it would have impacted myself watching the movie. It doesn't ruin it for me. And I don't know if it makes it better, but it had no negative impact on it.
What about the scene with Dawn? What if you had known about that scene? Would it
Like,
have ruined that surprise?
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of spoiler I would reserve.
I don't know.
Because that is a key shocker that you don't expect. That's, to me, is a real spoiler.
It's
not knowing the plot
point.
is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is the real spoilers that we're trying to guard against, because those are the real treats in cinema that I get excited from, because I'm fucking cynical because I've seen so many movies. I didn't expect that, and when you get surprised, it's so rare nowadays that we really have to protect those that moment. Like that.
When he first started, kind of like going, "I want to go to the ship with you," and I don't want to spoil this part. I'll go ship with you, whatever. Yeah, and then he's whatever. I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was heading that way, and then so I wasn't shocking, but I was still like, damn it.
I was shocked because I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just kind of like zoning. I was just like in it. I wasn't even thinking about what was happening. I was just observing.
But anyways, the spoilers didn't ruin this for me. But it did kind of trick me, because we get towards the end, and then he's like, go into this closet and you'll be transported. And I'm thinking the entire time she's bullshitting him. She's bullshitting him.
Right.
Calculators and whatever. Yeah, and then she goes in there, and then he blows up. And then as he's doing that, I turn, I look at Flame, and I'm like, you don't know how to watch fucking movies. That's crazy. You don't know what you're doing. And then Anne's like, oh, she was right. She was right.
Yeah. Like my mom was laughing her ass off when she got out of the ambulance. Within
that with the spoilers, it did make me worry though about towards the end of the movie, how we're heading towards that point, and I'm wondering, okay, how do we get there? How are we going to show that she's an alien? Is it going to be that we just allude to it and she takes off, she gets beamed up out of the sky? Oh my God, that's what it was. Do they actually show them? Does it work within this feel, this movie? The look of it, does it mesh? Does it clash? All that stuff, right? And then we get to that point that happens to Jesse Plemons. He dies. Okay, whatever. And then she gets taken up, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, she's going there. And then once it shows the whole alien, whatever, that's where it's like it clashes. For me, it clashes. It's like
it wasn't serious enough. I didn't treat it with
I didn't like it. I didn't like that.
I wish it treated it with more, like, that's kind of where I'm coming from, where it feels cynical, like it feels very patting yourself on the back. We're making fun of this.
Yeah. Like, if they would have ended with the closet lighting up, and then they walk in there and try to open it and she's gone, I think that would have been better. It's like, she wasn't.
Yeah. And then I also would have liked, could you imagine if everyone just like we still had that final montage where everyone like is dead on the floor, but there's no explanation for it. Like,
just have the Earth explode. No, just like have her disappear.
I thought the Earth was going to explode.
The dead bodies you liked?
Yeah,
I didn't like it. I thought it went on way too long.
Exactly, it went on way too long.
It was so grinding, and I almost actually wanted to fast forward through it halfway through.
It was way too long.
I got it, Yorgos. We got it. It's not that funny, dog. All right, I don't know what's funny in Greece, in Athens right now, but that's not.
Funny. Now I'm defending him. I didn't think.
Whatever it is. Okay, it's time to sum up. Shall we sum up?
Hold on. I just want to add to what Time said. I want to add to what Time said about spoilers and whether they impact. I'm a big believer in a creator's intentions. So if a creator intended for you to not be spoiled by the movie, then you shouldn't be spoiled. If the creator doesn't care, but I think it's pretty safe to assume most movies, they don't want you to know the ending. They don't want you to know where it's going. They want you to experience it.
If you were going to see Avengers Endgame, right, the last one, and you knew who was going to die at the very, very end prior to seeing that movie, that would ruin the movie for you. Like that.
Well,
that
we
impacts
all
the movie.
Knew, how it's going to end. The heroes are going to win. It's Avengers.
Someone died though. I didn't think that person was going to die.
Well,
but I think there's an impetus. I think there's also an impetus for the film to work without. Like that, a film can't be completely built on like a big twist or a big spoiler.
Reveal,
like it needs to have an engine already, which I think is really important. I think The Sixth Sense is like one of the best films from the 2000s because not because of how good its ending is. I mean, its ending is phenomenal, but I think it does the work to make you care about these characters, and that's why the ending is so like impactful. I think the movie works on its own. You can watch it again, even with the knowledge of the ending, and it's still a great horror film. It's still a great character piece. Like that's where I'm coming from. Like I'd say, spoilers don't ruin a movie, but I think it's good to go into a movie without spoilers.
There's type of spoilers. There's levels.
Yeah, and there's levels. Yeah, I agree with that too.
Explosive surprises are explosive for a reason because they're supposed to make you jump. And
sometimes they don't land.
And like a plot surprise is different than an explosion surprise. And so you should,
Shall we sum up? I'm happy to sum up. Yeah. Let's not make it 11 minutes this time. Time, go.
How long does your time have?
We have a timer now?
This management, I didn't know we were under management now.
Last time went for 11 minutes. And
hey, sometimes we cook.
There's a lot of notes. There's a lot of notes to write for Baki.
Okay, well then, JC.
I apologize, Baki. I apologize to you.
That's all good.
Yeah, I the movie does fall apart at the end a little bit. I don't think it falls apart because of what's happening necessarily, more than like, oh, we committed to this outcome, so now we got to show it, which I think was the wrong move. I think we could have avoided not showing it, and I think it would have been just the same. But yeah, I enjoyed watching this movie. I liked it a lot. Again, the music was great. The performances were fantastic. I thought Emma Stone was the weakest of all of them, but I still think it was great. In general, I'm just not a huge Emma Stone fan, so she was good in La La Land.
That's ridiculous. She's the best actor in the world right now.
Not true. Not true at all.
You've got crosshairs.
It's not even close.
Like,
Mel Gibson.
Whatever. You know what? Go ahead. I'll let you have this.
But yeah, Jesse Plemons. Oh my God, he killed it. He was fantastic in this movie.
I agree.
Yeah, I really enjoyed my time watching this movie. I recommend it. I think it's a fun, crazy, dramatic, thrilled. Insert more buzzwords here. I think it's great. It is nominated for an Oscar. I think it fits. I think it fits. Yeah. I was reading something online real quick, and someone kind of said it was in the same vein as The Substance, which I get. I kind of get that. Substance is better though. But yeah, I think it's a great movie.
Would you call him the Greek Polanski?
Ooh, for legal reasons, I'm not saying that at all. But if time goes a certain way, maybe in the future. But as of now, no.
Well, I'm working on a pardon for Roman.
All that
going to change.
Like, what if we hold on? What if we get together and go to the Trump White House and ask for a pardon for Roman?
Do that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the three of us walk over there.
This story's never going to end.
Yes. I'll testify before Congress.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved it. I'm going to give it a 85 out of 100.
Whoa!
It would have got a 10-point.
Snoopy's here now. He can't believe he gave it an 8.
Would have got a 10-point bump if it said Bugonia in the title, but it didn't, because Begonia's a weird name, so that would have been a
Did they say Bugonia in the screen? No. Never. Why is it called Bugonia? That's a good question.
I think it's just meant to be like, because it's about bugs and it's like
Bugonia.
I think
Bugonia is a flower, isn't it?
Is it a flower?
Maybe.
You know what? Maybe we should do some research next time we do these reviews and find out what Yorgos wanted and find out what Begonia means, sort of these things. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I'll go next.
Is it Mike?
No, it's my turn. You're last because you picked it. So I really like Bugonia. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite movie of the year. I wouldn't have nominated for Best Picture. I think there's a few other films I would have put over it. 28 Years Later, specifically. But I love 28 Years Later. It was better than
the first one, or not the second one?
Both of them, I think, are better than this.
You want them both nominated?
Well, no, the other one isn't isn't allowed because it's 2026. But no, I really enjoyed this. I think it's quite funny, and like there's a lot of tension that is built up between these characters. I really like Jesse Plemons and his relationship with his cousin. The cousin, I've forgotten his name already. I feel like an asshole. Hold on. That actor, I need to get it.
Because he's not, you're an ableist, right?
Aiden Delvis.
You hate...
He's an actual,
I have a friend named Dan.
I mean, he's autistic in real life, and he delivered such a great performance in this movie.
Very incredible. Artistic.
But no, I know.
I love to do that.
No,
Yes, I'm very
I would
artistic as
recommend
well.
this movie. I think like general audiences will get a lot out of this. I just didn't get as much out of this as I wanted to because I feel like it's just confirming things I already know. So and it feels very pat on your back, cynical, which I'm just not a fan of. I need more. I need The Big Short. I need it to dive deeper. I need it to get into the weeds about the issues rather than just point them out. But no, I really enjoyed this. I'm going to give it a 70 out of 100. Thank you, Yorgos, for another banger.
My review is in 3 sections. The third part first, the second part second, the first part last. The first section is about reviewing JC's review of this film. And like, why don't we find out what Yorgos intended before projecting? Please, I'm reclaiming my time. Please mute the microphone.
If you ever say let's find out what the director intended, again, that's not what reviews are about. Reviews are about...
I'm reclaiming my time.
Reviews are about interpreting what
Mr. Chairman
is, not what the director
JC, we don't have more 11 minutes for this, and I have a lot of notes. Please let me get through. I'm reclaiming my time. Thank you. Okay. So I think it's interesting that we have the three biggest movies from Paul Thomas Anderson, Ari Aster, and Yorgos. All are these very scary, surreal, and I don't know if they wrote them during COVID or selected them during that period, but they all feel very fever dreamy to me in many ways. Like there seems to be this, and I found this movie funny sometimes, but I find it less and less funny in the middle and more funny at the ends, like a fucking record. Like in the middle, it was scary. I was fucking scared of Jesse Plemons, and when he started electrocuting people and throwing televisions at people,
the whole
and like
thing is
when he went over the
human, right? So she just go.
And so in that scene when he's at the kitchen table and everyone knows he's going to kill her now, but he's choking her to death. Crazy. Yeah, and it's like, and then the crazy fat Stavros shows up and to save the day, but he's also a bad guy because he's a fucking bad man, right? And so it's crazy, and like, it's a shocking movie. I loved it, but then like the ending, I didn't mind that she was an alien at the end. I kind of liked that because I'm like, oh shit. So, but how are they gonna make this work? And then they didn't make it work.
No, didn't land
because I feel like it's such a great idea, and it's so fun. But like, make it cooler than like the Council of Troy Polamalu's. I didn't understand. Like, I get you had to shave her hair because her hair gives her power, but like, what is the like? That's the best.
And they said that too. They said that verbatim. We tried to contact you, but you didn't have hair,
right? And so like, what I would have done is I would have had her transform into another creature. Like she's only appearing on Earth like this in this form, but like have it like the mothership contain an entire ocean full of whale species, right? You can make time space work like that. You like a small space can contain a whole ocean in reality, right? And so I would have done something beautiful like that. That shit. I guarantee he lost 30% of the audience, and I feel like maybe that's what he wanted. It was kind of like a troll and a fuck you, maybe, and maybe he's just being Greek, and he did the long ending with the dead people. Like, I would have had the fucking earth blow up. I would have been sick, but like maybe I'm wrong. And so I love this movie. I love those three movies. I'm gonna have to shout out Ari Aster and Paul Thomas Anderson for those other two movies. I think they go together, and I feel like they're a nice little box set for the 2026 scaries. And all of the cultural shit and all the combination, the miasma of ennui and terror and fear and the strangeness, like we're invading Iceland and then we're attacking Venezuela and then the fucking all the stuff that's happening. I think, and like it's just like this sense of unease, and it's funny and it's scary, and I think it's a 90, and that's it.
90 again?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to keep giving 90s until I don't like to anymore. I'm going to do it to troll our editor.
It's
right.
It's a fun, engaging
Baki,
movie.
it's a 90. Is that okay, Baki? Am I allowed to give it a 90? Are you going to make me look like a baby on the clips again with my baby body?
It's a 70.
85.
70 plus 20 is a 90 because JC, you have to add 20 to your scores.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And then
I want to
Baki,
know.
it's crazy you don't watch our show.
Do you think Stavros would be offended by Prag just like outwardly saying, "Yeah, Fat Stavros showed up"? Do you reckon he'd be happy?
Fat
with that
Stavros has never
I did call him Fatus on.
I do love you, Stavros. You're a legend.
He's funny because he's got a funny look, and I said it.
He's got a funny
the
way
content
to talk.
is not that funny.
Really,
I don't know.
He irked me in this movie. He's just like so.
Yeah, that's what he's.
Okay.
He was just so
Legion of Skanks guy.
In this movie, though. Am I wrong? Like, did he put you off?
It's creepy.
He definitely Jay Gomez, all those guys from this coast.
It was just weird him constantly referring to like that stuff I did to you back then.
He just keeps bringing it up. Why is he so casual?
Stop bringing it up. Shit.
I didn't think it was a great performance by him. You could tell that he's not a professional actor. I felt like
I thought he was
a real actor would have done a better job, but I feel like he's like his homie.
You just
I thought it was uncomfortable, and I think
Stavros come through
what he was doing.
Yeah,
listen, Stavros, you don't like it?
Yeah,
come on the show and fucking defend yourself. If you don't come on the show, you agree with everything I say, and you should quit comedy. And hashtag Stavros, Baki. Make sure you tag Stavros in this video and make sure he sees this. Stavros, and all of his fucking friends.
If you're not a coward, you come on here and you review a movie with us.
Let me tell you something about these guys. These big stars, they can't do improv like us on the Golden Banana, where we go up there live all the time and do a whole ass shows, no lines. I bet you a lot of these fucking guys.
The last one who could was Robin Williams, and he's dead, so we're done. That's it.
I'm telling you, like, it's not as easy as it looks. I bet they think they can do it, but they can't.
Last of his kind. Fuck you, Jimmy Carr. You suck.
Fuck you, Jimmy Carr.
Do you guys have a question for me? You have a question for me?
Are we supposed to have a question for you?
Yeah, I mean, next week, not next week, but the week after, the Brave the Cinema is.
Oh, are we doing that? Okay. Well, I didn't know whose turn it was. JC, I guess it's your turn. What movie are we picking?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I've decided that the next movie we're going to pick is a movie that's getting all the buzz at the moment. It's I think it's like when we're looking at the Oscars, there's 3 films that seem to be in the running for Best Picture. There's the one that won the most nominations. There's the one that feels like a cultural event, and then there's this movie, which is
Bugonia 2.
Yeah, Bugonia too. Yeah.
Right from her home planet. It's on her planet. That would be sick. Troy Paul Head and Shoulders planet.
Begonia 2. This time it's personal. That's what it's called.
Head and Shoulders presented by Head and Shoulders. It's a hair planet.
It'll be about Andromedan who's like beginning to realize that there's a society controlling them, and then
a conspiracy theorist Andromedan. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Spaceship was weird too. That they have
the jellyfish spaceship. Yeah.
So, do you guys know which movie won the most nominations of all time in the Oscars? Sinners. That's right. Sinners. Mm-hmm. Incredible film. Second film, the film that feels like a cultural event and everyone was talking about when it came out. We talked about it. One battle after another. One battle after another. Now, the movie that at the moment that is like it's basically at the photo finish is coming through. Is
hold on. Nothing. Got nothing.
Smarty Supreme.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, with Timothy Chalamet. It's getting the most buzz I've seen from a movie for a long, long time. And that's especially
in theaters, right?
I thought you guys said like last week. You said you'd be able to get. I thought it was on digital download. On
is it? If it's on digital download, that's fine. But
if we can stream it, I'll watch it.
I thought that's what you guys said last time.
Let me see. I can look up Prime right now. Usually, if it's on Prime, it's on everything.
Would that be a problem if it is in cinemas over the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, I told you when we started the show, I don't go to the movies.
Ever? Like, not even for one? Okay.
Nope.
Well, I
love alien movies. I didn't even go see Alien Romulus. Fuck no.
True. He didn't go see it.
But this is like an event. This is the event of the summer at the moment, or the winter. Is it winter for you? Or is it summer for you?
It's winter.
Would you be able to make an exception just once, Prag? Just for this one, and then I'll never make a choice again because I thought this was on stream. I thought it was on there.
No, I don't go there. I don't go.
I haven't thought about another movie. Okay, well, whatever.
Wait, hold on.
Well, never mind then.
When did the pre-order come out?
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute.
And that's really annoying if that's the case.
Well, JC, I told you said we should do a show, and then I said
Brave
as long
the
as
Cinema.
I can stream it, we can do it. And you said great.
And then
deal.
then I said, have you been thinking about Marty Supreme? And you said,
so
I think that's
now-
on digital. So
And
that's
so,
why
chat,
I
this
said
is what we have to do. Now I have to explain why I don't go to the movies, right? And so we have to talk about my 4 ruptured discs in my neck and back, right? Okay. And like, there's a reason.
I'll pick something else.
That I just don't sit in a chair for 2 hours and sit straight, right? I'd have to get up and move around, and it's just like not perfect for me.
Just a second.
Do you need more time to pick?
Nope. I'm picking it.
Like time? Did I not say?
You said that Marty Supreme,
but I do know that. I do know that.
You said Marty Supreme.
I don't know about the Marty Supreme part, but he has reiterated multiple times he will not go to the theater because of his back.
But no, but he did say that it was on, and I just assumed that was correct. But I guess not.
I guess I'm the bad guy.
There's inferior versions of that movie we can watch, but it's not gonna be great. Not gonna be great.
It'll be out soon, I'm sure, and then we'll watch it, JC. I promise. I won't see it.
Okay, the film I'm picking.
We'll see the movie.
Okay, no, the film I'm picking is Alex Garland's Warfare.
Right, this is the second time, right? Remember when he attacked?
You guys listening?
Alex Garland's Warfare.
Yeah, so this
Warfare. Okay,
this is a movie I wanted to watch all year and haven't gotten around to it. It's
Did it come out?
So your nephew recommended that. It's supposed to be really good.
It came out last year. It's directed by Alex Garland and Ray Mendoza, who is a Iraq War vet. I've been fascinated.
I don't want to rain on your parade, but I thought this was supposed to be within 6 months. It came out.
Oh my god, 6 months?
I don't think so.
It's 12th of March. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, listen, is it nominated? Is it nominated for Academy Awards and stuff? Is it like, are people watching it? Is it hot now? Like,
I don't care. It's my choice.
I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm trying to save you, JC. I'm trying to get it selected.
I just don't understand. It's 2 weeks. You should be able to see it.
We could. I'll take the turn because I can pick one real quick, and then after that, we can hope that Marty Supreme is on the thing at that point. No, I was just gonna pick Sinners. I was just straight up there.
JC, you're gonna have to compromise. I wish you could understand what it's like to live in my body. It's not easy, and I make it look easy.
My body.
Well, I'm telling you, there's a reason that. Listen, if I see that, I know. We'll see the movie.
Eddington.
There's a lot of movies, though, right? Eddington, great.
We're watching Eddington.
I love it.
He's already seen it, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay. I'll watch it again. No, listen, I'm excited to talk about Eddington.
Yep. Sound good?
Yes. And I want to apologize to the community.
I'm trying to keep
because it's my fault for injuring myself.
I'm trying to keep my frustration down because I'm incredibly frustrated right now. I'm seeing Marty Supreme after this. Like, we're seeing it today, and I really wanted to talk about it. And I'm not going to be able to talk about it for 5 weeks.
How about this? How about this? Hold on. Remember when you saw Alien Romulus and I wasn't at the review?
No.
And you two reviewed it?
No, we're not doing that.
Why? Why don't you have a guest?
We're not just kicking you out. We're not just kicking you out.
It's not. No. You're not kicking me out. I'm kicking myself out. Allow grace for you and have a guest. And I want you to enjoy the movie. I don't want you to be punished because. But you have to understand, JC. This is not. I'm not trying to slight you. This is a real thing. This is not something I'm playing a game with you about. And I want you to know that I do want to see the movie, and I would love it if you saw the movie and you invited another guest, because I wouldn't mind taking a fucking little break.
I don't like where we're at right now. This is really awkward.
Why?
I want you to be on the show when we talk about Marty Supreme. It's meant to be like an event.
I know.
Film of the year. So I thought it was on digital.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me see. Is it going to be released?
It doesn't have a digital release date. I just looked it up. I assumed last time you said it was on digital that it would be already. Like, I thought you'd already looked it up. So I'm really frustrated.
Imagine my frustration.
It says it could possibly be February 9th. That's what it says.
That's not
okay.
That's like 2 or 3 weeks.
That's not in time.
In time for what?
That's what I'm saying. I can
seven.
take the turn, and then we can go to your turn after that. That's what I'm saying.
Why do you want me here so specifically for Marty Supreme?
Because it's a huge event. It's a huge film. But this should be after the show. I don't know why.
What if I do an addendum piece?
All right.
After
I'm going to cut this part from the YouTube.
Why? No! Don't you dare cut this part.
Bye, everybody.
People need to see this.
This is how
Why?
we work. This is how we,
There's nothing wrong.
deal.
Like, we can have disagreements, JC, but like just because you want something doesn't mean
this is just bad show. Like, this is what fucking Ethan Klein is doing.
No, it's